3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph back for another day of fun. Hey friends, thanks for being here with us, Steph. Most of the time I start the show off by going, how are you? And you're like, I'm okay. And that's pretty much how the show starts. But I'm going to start the show off with a piece of news.
Ooh, okay.
I am going to my very first wedding meeting of the year tonight.
Yay, that's exciting. Normal things.
Yes, normal things. For those of you who don't know, I own and operate a DJ company here in central Pennsylvania, and like most things, everything's been put on hold due to COVID-19. So I'm really excited. My first wedding of the year is going to be in 2 weeks, and it's an awesome couple. Hopefully their friends want to party because I want to throw one. Like, I'm really excited to do this. It's actually the first. It's not the first event, but it's the first wedding with my brand new DJ company. So it's kind of a big deal.
That's really exciting, and I feel like you're gonna have so much like energy build up from this whole time that you haven't been DJing.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be like, all right, everyone who wants to party, everyone wants to party, let's party, let's party, let's party, yeah!
It'll be awesome. Everybody's gonna be like, "Is your DJ okay? Did he drink some energy drinks before this or something?"
Nope, just months of being quarantined and not being like live entertaining. Like, this is fun. This is a good outlet, obviously, with the podcast and everything. As far as getting some energy out and getting some creativity out and trying to be entertaining. But there's nothing like being in front of like a live audience and doing it, you know?
Right. Totally different.
So I'm excited about it. But you're right. I'm going to be so amped up. I'm going to have to like tone it down a little bit. Tone it down there, Puff. All right? Tone it down. So I'm really like, what's the word? Jazzed about it. You're outside. The birds are chirping. It's very nice.
Isn't it beautiful?
I really enjoy your background of the covered grill.
Yes. A beautiful grill and a chair.
Very
nice. Nice ambiance.
Very nice. Well, it's got to make you feel good. What is it, like mid-80s right now? It's got to almost feel a little bit like when you were out in Florida.
It does, but I have the umbrella up, so there's some shade, so it's perfect.
That's nice. This is kind of funny, made me think of you. Not in a bad way. You're going to think it is, but it's not. A record 32 million American adults are living with their parents or grandparents.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's an increase of almost 10% over a year ago, which is pretty crazy, actually. Now,
okay, that does make me feel good.
Some of the reason is COVID-19, right? 2.7 million adults moved back home in March and April, so they couldn't afford their apartment anymore. They had to move back in with their parents. I get it. And 2.2 million of them were 18 to 25, also known as Generation Z. Are you Generation Z? You're close. You're like right on the edge there.
I'm right on the edge of Is it Generation Z and what's the millennials?
Millennials. You're like right. Like,
I'm right on.
You're kind of how I'm on the cusp of Generation X and millennials.
Right.
I didn't know that. I thought you were straight up millennial. You might be a Zer, Steph.
Wow. Okay, I didn't even know that about myself.
I don't know if this changes anything or what. The worst day, I don't know if I want to make you relive it, but what do you think the worst day of your life was so far?
Definitely the day that you're probably thinking of in your mind.
You talking about the day we got let go?
Yeah, it would either be that or when I lost a dog. And I've unfortunately, because I've had dogs my whole life, multiple dogs, I've lost a couple dogs now.
Right.
So it would be one of those days or the day at the radio station.
All right, so let's just use, because we both went through it, let's just use the day at the radio station and see if it lines up with this. This guy, his name is Jeff. He was in his boat. Now, I don't feel bad for the guy because obviously he has a boat that costs $285,000. But he was on his boat in a lake in Indiana. For unknown reasons, the boat started sinking. Him and his friends tried to rescue the boat in various ways. Nothing worked. Someone suggested trying to pull the boat out of the lake because they were close to the shore. with a Jeep Wrangler, okay? So they backed up the Jeep Wrangler because the boat was sinking very slowly, right? So they back up the Jeep Wrangler, and it couldn't pull the boat. As a matter of fact, the boat pulled the Jeep Wrangler into the lake too. So the Jeep Wrangler was $50,000. Okay. Then they tried pulling the Wrangler out of the lake with a Ford F-150 Raptor, which is $60,000. And for whatever reason, they couldn't do that, and that slid into the lake too. Two cars and one boat ended up in the lake. We're talking well over $300,000 in vehicles. The Jeep actually didn't even belong to Jeff. It belonged to his wife. So we both had a terrible day, and we lost some money, and we lost our job. I don't know if it's worse or better than losing a $300,000 boat, $50,000 Jeep Wrangler, and a $60,000 truck.
Yeah, that's insane. Honestly, that's just like hilariously terrible. Like, they probably even had to laugh at how catastrophic that was.
Right? It's almost something you'd see in a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, get the Jeep. Jeep's gone. Get the truck to pull the Jeep to pull the boat. Truck's gone.
And it's like a string of vehicles pulling each other out.
Yeah, I don't know if our day was worse than that, but make you feel good that bad things happen to other people too. I don't know if that makes you feel. Is other people's misery helping you out in this situation? It is with me.
Sometimes.
And the last thing we're talking about here, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently added 3 new symptoms to the ongoing coronavirus list.
Oh, great.
Like, eventually we're all going to be like, yeah, I think I have it.
Right, if they keep adding symptoms.
They just keep adding symptoms. Congestion or runny nose, nausea, and diarrhea were added. That joins fever or chills, cough, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, fatigue, muscle body aches, headache, loss of taste or smell, and a sore throat.
Okay, so pretty much anything that can be wrong with you equals corona.
It's what it seems like. Steph, why are you limping? Oh, I twisted my ankle running. You need a coronavirus test immediately.
It is pain. Pain was on that list, right?
Twisting your ankle running is a brand new symptom of coronavirus. Brand new.
That'll be out next week.
I think so. It's just, how many things are going to be on the symptoms list? At what point does it stop? Is this thing just take over your entire body?
Right. I mean, seriously, all the things you named, it covered, like, any kind of congestion, coughing, your throat hurting, a headache, your stomach hurting, your body hurting. Like, literally every symptom, I think, is on the list now.
It's almost like you don't even list symptoms, you list what's not on the list anymore. Like, right now, earache isn't on. But
good.
It's only a matter of time.
Right, it'll be added soon.
Like, bloody nose is not on. Like, toothache is not on there.
We got a few things left.
Dry skin, dandruff, all not on the symptoms list yet.
True, not yet.
Lazy eye, not on there.
Not a symptom of corona.
Yet. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, this will be a vacation this family will never forget.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Great news, everyone. American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Hey honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
This story could have had a very, very bad ending, but luckily a hero stepped in. A 28-year-old woman at a beach in the UK saved a family from drowning. This was amazing. Jessica was sunbathing Tuesday at a beach on the southwest tip of the United Kingdom. She saw two young women struggling to swim near the rocks. Another member of the family, a cousin, ran in to help them, and that woman started struggling too.
Oh no, this is like the Jeep story.
Only with people.
Right.
Right, so it's a lot worse than the Jeep story because this is people. But yeah, you're right. When I was writing this, I didn't even put the two together, but you're 100% right. As she went over to help, she felt a strong rip current. That's why everybody was having issues. The three women were all holding hands, so this random person grabbed one of their hands and pulled them all onto the beach. She said she didn't know where all her strength came from. It's an amazing story, right?
Wow.
Like
this is like terrifying to think about.
Yeah, this whole family, or three members of this family, could have drowned. It could have been such a tragedy.
Right.
There's one piece of this story that I've left out. She was naked.
Oh, the woman who saved them was naked.
It was a nude beach she was on.
Wait, were they? So not all of them were naked?
Nope, the members of the family were clothed. She just jumped in au naturel to save them. Everything just flopping everywhere.
Secret.
Is that what it is?
Maybe it's secret. Yep.
Less resistance going through the water.
Yep. More strength. The secret is nudity.
She said she was sunbathing nude when she saw everybody struggling. She jumped in and just didn't even think about it. So this is a vacation this family will never forget. Not only did three of them almost die, but they were saved by a naked hero.
That lady's got some confidence. Good for her.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to have confidence anyway if you're sunbathing on a nude beach.
A lot of confidence.
Now, I have not seen the picture of this woman. I don't know what she looks like. I don't know if she should be on a nude beach. Actually, I'm wondering.
You didn't say how old she was?
Hold on. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at a picture right now. She's not terrible. I mean, she's not.
Nice.
She's not bad. Good for her.
Is she wearing clothes in the picture you're looking at?
She is. She's 28 years old. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I might go and fake drowning myself.
Don't do it, Puff. It's not worth it.
Help! Help! I'm drowning! I'll save you. No, not you! Oh, God, get that thing away from me. Her! I need her to save me.
She's the one I want.
No, just grab onto something. I will not! Oh, God, get away from me!
Oh, yeah, that could be bad.
Send her! Send her! Dear God.
That could end really badly for you.
A new Lamborghini was totaled in a crash just 20 minutes after being taken out of the showroom. I actually always had this fear. I've purchased like 4 new cars, or new to me, cars in my life. And I'm so like, I don't know about you, but I'm like, I baby them for like the first couple weeks.
Yep.
Right? Like I clean them out all the time, and I don't necessarily wash the outside, but I'm like, okay, this is the one. This is the car that I'm going to take really good care of. I screwed up with my other ones. I'm going to do all the oil changes on time. I'm going to do everything, and that lasts, for me personally, no more than a month. No more.
Yep. Oh no, I'm totally with you.
But all my cars are like really cheap compared to this. A brand new Lamborghini, 20 minutes after being taken out of the showroom, was totaled $265,000.
Oh, that hurts. That really hurts.
Not the dude's fault though. The car was hit from behind by a guy in a van. The van driver suffered head injuries in the crash. Was not seriously hurt. The Lamborghini was totaled.
Wow. Oh, that's really painful. See, I could never buy a car that expensive. I can't see. I mean, I know people do it because they have the money, but I
Right.
can't see why you would.
So, if you were to, let's just say, win an amount of money or have an amount of money that, like, rich uncle dies, you didn't even know about, and all of a sudden, boom, Steph, you're worth, let's just say $200 million, right? Let's just say that for the sake of argument, because a $265,000 black Lamborghini, drop in a bucket for you. No big deal, right? You can get that. Right. What's your dream vehicle?
Ooh, that's a good question. I really like Jeeps. I would like to have, and I don't know, like, makes and models and all that. I really like Jeeps in general. I'd like to get a nice one.
Like, do you want one that is one of those ones where you can take the sides and the top off?
Yes.
So that's like a Wrangler.
Right.
That's the one that couldn't pull the boat out in the first segment.
Oh, so maybe that's not a good sign.
No,
then.
that's fine. Just don't use it to pull your boat out, because you'll probably have a boat too.
Oh yeah, at that rate, if I had that much money, I'd definitely have a boat.
Mine is like a what did I want? Like a Range Rover.
Oh, those are
Like a
nice.
pimped out Range Rover or Land Rover or whatever the more expensive one is that breaks down all the time. Yeah, I want that one.
Yeah, totally.
Because I don't care. They'll be like, "Oh, sorry, Mr. Puff, but it's going to cost you $2,000 to fix this." I don't even know, tail light on the Range Rover. I'm like, whatever. Here you go.
No big deal.
Right, exactly. Well, let's talk about winning the lottery. Some people have all the luck, and I'm not a huge believer in just dumb luck. Like I believe that we make our own luck. Luck, like what I say, I didn't make this up. Luck favors the prepared. So you have to put yourself in position, right, to have that type of luck.
Yeah.
But this guy, maybe he is just dumb luck. Michigan guy recently won $4 million from a scratch-off lottery ticket. He did the exact same thing just 3 years ago. The second time in 3 years he's won $4 million in lottery.
Okay, see, now, and this is just me being bitter, maybe, but I don't think people should be allowed to win twice like that. You gotta share the wealth. That's not even fair.
Okay, so how far do you take it? Like, you can't even play? You can't play the same game because there's a scratch-off, right? So let's say he won, like, Monopoly or whatever. He wins Monopoly scratch-off. He can't play Monopoly scratch-off anymore, or he just can't play the lottery anymore?
See, now this is where it gets a little shifty.
I need your rules. Like, does it matter how much he wins? Is there, he can't play it for 10 years? Is it, like where does it end? Like, where, I need Steph's lottery rules go.
Okay, I think what I'm thinking is he can't win the same amount that he already won. He has, like, he can win again, but it has to be less than that. Like, it's not fair that he should get to win tons of money and then tons of money again. Like, he should have to win less than he already did.
You don't play lottery, and I don't either.
I don't.
It's kind of an obsession. It's gambling. I mean, let's say what it is. It's gambling. Let's say you win $4 million. Let's just say one day you're like, you know what, I got $10 cash. I'm just gonna take it to the machine, put it in the machine. You win $4 million. Oh my God, that's crazy. Do you ever play the lottery again?
Right. I don't think I would.
It's an obsession. But if you have $4 million all of a sudden, you're like, well, I can increase how much I spend a week now on lottery.
Right. See, that's what some people would probably think. Like, now I can buy more lottery tickets. A guy that I used to date had won $1,000 on a scratch-off ticket. And
why didn't you stay with him? Oh my God.
I know, right? He's rich. In our world, that was a ton of money, and we were super excited. And there for a few weeks, because I saw him and witnessed that, I had been buying them a little bit because I was like, maybe I can win $1,000 too. But luckily, I got out of that phase real quick.
How long ago was that?
That was like 5 years ago. But every ticket that I got, like the best thing I won, I think, was another free ticket. And I was like, okay, no thanks.
Yeah,
I'm done.
So lottery rules. I'm kind of with you. I would be specific though. I'd be like, can't play the same game.
Right.
I don't know how you police that.
I don't either, but I want it to happen.
Can't play the same game. You can't win over the amount. And when they ask why, I go, we would name it the pettiness bill, the lottery petty bill, or something like that.
Right, because people are jealous of you and bitter. That's why.
Yeah,
okay,
100%.
Just follow the rules.
100%. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, the world is crazy. I'm so curious to know what you think about this. What we're going to talk about in minutes here.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Great news, everyone. American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Hey honey, how are the taxes going?
Pretty good. Let's see. We either get $800 back or we owe $4,000.
I think we should call H&R Block.
Let's face it, taxes can be confusing and the laws seem to change every year. Let the professionals at your local H&R Block take the worry out of your tax season. H&R Block in Dillsburg, Newville, Biglerville, Fairfield, and Gettysburg have been owned by the same family for over 50 years, and they've been there for every tax law change along the way. Don't leave money on the table. File your taxes confidently with H&R Block.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part, it's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
So I don't know if you heard this, but in Seattle, there's a new arena that just went up. Seattle's going to be getting an NHL team, and it's potentially basketball. They're going to play WNBA in there. But anyway, the arena has been, the naming rights has been purchased. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. It was called Key Arena in Seattle, and Amazon has just purchased the naming rights, and they're calling it, get this, instead of calling it like Amazon Prime Arena or something like that, they're calling it Climate Pledge Arena. Jeff Bezos said they're calling it Climate Pledge Arena as a regular reminder of the importance of fighting climate change. Climate Pledge Arena is expected to be the first zero-carbon arena in the world, powered exclusively by renewable energy, eliminating all fossil fuels from the building, and installing the first all-electric dehumidification system in the NHL. Okay. Here's my take on this. And this isn't the story that I really wanted your opinion on. It's the next one, just so you know. How can a guy who literally has made billions off of deliveries from vans and trucks sit there and tell us that we need to do better by the climate?
I didn't even think of it like that. That's a really good point.
Like, and here's the thing, I'm all for like helping out the climate. I am. Like, good for him for doing this, but it doesn't do anything to change the fact that right now he has thousands of Amazon vans out there that are gas guzzlers and polluters, not to mention the trucks that are worse. Like,
Right, and that's how he makes his money.
like, bro, I don't know. I just don't like hypocrites. And this guy kind of seems like a hypocrite to me, this Bezos. Which I'm sure he really cares about my opinion being worth $145 billion or whatever he's worth.
Well,
He's
you
like-
know he listens to the show.
He's like, oh, did you hear Puff make fun of me from the Puff and Steph podcast in Central PA? Yeah, he made fun of me. I don't feel good. That hurt. Words hurt.
I'm sure he's upset about it.
Words
Sure
hurt.
he is.
Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
But you make a really good point. I mean, he makes so much money because of the next day delivery and all those things that require. I mean, how many trucks do you think they have that deliver? I don't even know. A ton.
Thousands. And he's got hundreds in every market doing it. I mean, I use it. I'm not complaining. I use the service. I love it. But
Right.
stop lecturing to me, bro. You're doing
All
more.
right, pick your side.
You can have 20 carbon-friendly arenas that you help build or transform, or I think in this case it's not a new building. It's one he's taking over. Like that, but it's not going to change the fact you got thousands of vans and trucks on the road doing this stuff. So I don't know. It was a glass house, throw stones type thing. All right.
Exactly.
Here's what I really wanted to get your take on. I'm sure you've heard about this, but after Lady Antebellum did their thing, changing to Lady A, the Dixie Chicks have dropped Dixie from their name.
What? No.
You didn't hear this?
I didn't hear this.
Really?
I don't know where I've been. I'm very out of the loop, apparently.
Yes, the band is simply now known as the Chicks.
No, that's so dumb.
Because Dixie, just because it's related to the South, automatically it's racist or pro-slavery. That doesn't make any sense. There's literally nobody calling them to change their name. Like
I was going
nobody.
to say, where is this coming from?
Nobody is out there calling for them to change their name. Now, I think Lady Antebellum, there was actually a couple people that said, hey, which is still stupid, but there's a couple people out there saying, hey, just so you know, this is, and they changed it. Dixie Chicks, I don't think there was one person ever in the history of ever going, Dixie is a Southern term, and Southern states were pro-slavery. So that's like saying because Hitler had a dog, all dogs are bad.
Exactly. It's ridiculous.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Some people are saying this is all a publicity stunt because they might have an album coming out. And nobody has been talking about the Dixie Chicks for years.
Right. Well, and they are known for being very political. Like they went on that whole political thing. I mean, that was years ago, but
Yeah.
I was never a huge fan of that. Like,
Yeah.
just sing. Stop being political.
All right, time to stump Steph. I'm trying to think. These aren't terribly hard, but you'll have to pay attention to the hints. People do this more in the summer. More women than men, and it's not good for you. What is it? I will give you a hint. I do it. I guarantee you've seen me do it, whether or not you've ever noticed it.
Okay, can you repeat it one more time?
Sure. People do this more in the summer, more women than men, and it's not good for you. What is it? And I do it. So before you say like tanning, it's not tanning, okay? I do this thing all the time, almost every day. And I know it's not good for me, but it's now become a habit.
Is it like time consuming, or is it just something quick that you do?
It's just something usually you do while you're doing other things. And the other things could be working or watching TV.
Is it something you're eating or drinking?
Yes.
Oh. Drinking. So it's something bad, you said. Okay.
It is something not good for you.
Eating ice cream.
You were very, very, very close with the temperature.
So something frozen?
Yes.
Ooh, and something unhealthy. What other frozen things?
Don't think calories.
So it's not high in calories.
Correct. As a matter of fact, it's 0 in calories.
Chewing on ice? Really?
Yep. Women do it more than men. I do it. I've done it forever. It's just I don't know what it is. I just chew ice. It's not good for you though.
No, it's not. Well, but the thing is, I can't really do it anymore because my teeth get so sensitive to the coldness.
Right. So, all right, not bad. Pay attention to the hints. That last one where 0 calories gave it away, though. I know.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this one's kind of funny and crazy when you think about it. But between Memorial Day and Labor Day, so the period we're in right now, this will happen more than 800 times every second. What is it? Between Memorial Day and Labor Day, this will happen more than 800 times every second.
Is it something that happens, like, to the atmosphere?
No.
Like, to the world in general?
Nope, it involves people.
Something that people are doing that
Correct.
many times?
Correct. 800 times every second.
A baby's being born.
No. Wow. No, that would be so many babies. No, 800 babies a second? Oh, my God.
That'd be bad.
We'd be
That'd be too
overrun
many
with babies. Oh, my God.
So it's something that people are doing.
Correct.
Is it an activity?
What do you mean by activity?
Like, is it like they're going for a run,
No.
they're swimming, they're
It's not-
hiking?
I mean, not anything active like that, no. As a matter of fact, it could be the opposite of that.
Oh, so it's kind of like something lazy that we're doing, maybe?
Not necessarily lazy, but definitely not active.
Is it good for you?
No, not particularly.
Is it something that you just do really quick, like take a sip of water, or is it like a time-consuming thing?
Depends who you are.
People are drinking beer.
No, but you're close.
Is it something you're consuming?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, taking shots.
Nope.
Jello shots.
No. 800 Jello shots a second.
We know how to party in America.
You know, as much as I make fun of your Jello shot thing, this is no better. This really isn't.
Okay, is it food?
Yes.
Or drink? It's food. Ooh. And it's not good for you. Something you're eating. Is it like a baked good?
No. Think about the time frame, Memorial Day to Labor Day.
Hot dogs. Yes!
800 times every second someone eats a hot dog.
Gosh. That's on. Wow. We are American. That is very America of us.
That is so America of us. All right, guys. We will see you later tomorrow. Actually, no. Let's do it. Do you want to? No, let's do it Thursday. Just a heads up. Thursday, we're going to have a special announcement for you. So stay tuned for that. Steph and I might be somewhere at some point in some time doing something. Ooh, that's a tease.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.